Former USU linebacker Torrey Green is behind bars today in Logan. Officials transferred Green to Cache County Jail on Monday. Green was charged with 4 counts of rape, 1 count of kidnapping, and aggravated sexual assault. According to the Cache County Attorney's Office, there are 9 victims in total. Green was a student and a linebacker during his time at USU. He was signed to a free agent contract but was let go this summer. Green's initial court appearance is scheduled for October 25th at Utah 1st District Court at 10 a.m. If found guilty, Green faces life in prison. The Gilt Edge flour mill caught on fire Tuesday afternoon, leaving this storage container singed. Employees of the mill called 911 after they saw smoke coming out of the duct system. As firefighters fought the blaze, some employees were momentarily stuck on this catwalk. The fire started in an industrial hopper, which is a metal bin that stores chaff. These hoppers can create an explosive environment if you mix the right amount of dust and flour. The fire district is investigating what sparked the fire. What if you could take a virtual field trip with your whole class? How much easier would it be to get a feel for the rainforest if you were transported there? At the 2017 USU Computer and Technology Fair, the technology making this possible was on display for show and tell. The latest and greatest laptops, computers, printers, and gadgets on the market were at USU yesterday as the IT department hosted a fair for people who wanted a first-hand look at some brand new tech. Students talked to reps from industry-leading companies and learned how their technology can change the classroom and the world. Follow the link on our Facebook page to watch videos shot live at the event. You've heard of the Galaxy Note 7 catching fire. Now the phone is facing another setback, this time from the Federal Aviation Administration. They ruled that bringing one of the faulty phones on an airplane is now a federal crime. The order bans the phone on planes, whether carried on or in a checked bag. If you get caught with the phone, you could face a fine of close to $180,000. Airlines are required to deny boarding to a passenger with the phone. Some Snapchat users don't like the content they are seeing on the popular app that generates about 10 million views per day. One Utah woman hopes a petition will change this. The sexually explicit content includes obscene reading or topless celebrities, like this picture that started the campaign. On November 20th, Melissa Richardson posted to Facebook that she was seriously disgusted and tired of the pornographic material she and others, including young people, were being exposed to. She took action the next day and started a petition to allow users to opt out of inappropriate featured stories. In just 1 week, over 20,000 supporters joined the movement and signed the petition. Richardson says she has received signatures from all 50 states, 26 different countries, and 6 continents. If customizing the content you see is important to you, go to the link on our Facebook page to sign the petition. USU is launching a campaign asking students to become engaged bystanders and to step in to help potential victims of sexual assault. I show you how easy it is to support the cause. Giving support to stand up to sexual abuse is as easy as typing your name and clicking, I will.
There's a lot of research that shows bystander interventions can prevent a great deal of assaults, and we thought, okay, how do we bring this message here? So this is kind of our first step, is an awareness campaign to really get students understanding that they can prevent sexual assaults and what to look for.
To kick off the campaign, pledges wrote their names on Post-it notes and stuck them to these boards in the TSC. During the first week of the pledge, over 3,500 students and faculty signed their names, which, to put in perspective, is more student tickets than the Howl sold last year.
The wall was super full of cool sticky notes, a lot of people's names. It was like I couldn't even get through the hallway. It was pretty crowded. So, I mean, I'm sure maybe some people, the cookies were enticing, but it is a good cause. Like, I do think people were there for a good cause.
Although you can see that the boards are completely full of names, you can still sign the pledge for yourself online. Now, these boards were intended to start a conversation across campus about sexual assault, but some students say nobody's talking about it, and others say we need to do more.
No, I haven't really heard anybody talk about it much.
I like the board idea, but I don't think it was advertised enough. I don't think it's enough personally, because I mean, it's still people don't want to talk about it, people aren't comfortable discussing it. I know people who've been sexually assaulted and it's changed their lives.
According to a study by the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, bystanders prevent on average 1.2 million violent crimes per year. You can find a link to sign the pledge online on our Facebook page.
If you look down in front of you...
This is a virtual reality simulator. It lets gamers step inside a virtual world And it's just an example of some of the technology that coders at Hack U State's 36-hour hackathon are creating in the real world.
This is the place that the dreams are born. This is where new technology comes around. You know, this is kind of the future of technology.
The foundation of technology is written code, which is a language that a computer can understand. Once you begin to master the language, you can tell a computer to do whatever you want. At Hack U State, they say telling the computer to do something that makes life easier or better is known as a hack. But if you can tell a computer to do whatever you want, what stops criminals from telling ATMs to spit out cash or police radio systems to go down? You may be wondering if hacking is even legal.
I mean, hacking in the bad sense is illegal and shouldn't happen. This kind of hacking is more of innovation.
Instead of breaking into government databases, the hackers worked on projects, competed for prizes, and even played a coding version of Capture the Flag. And Hack U State supplied the coders with everything they might need to work for 36 hours straight. Crazy?
Heck no, man.
Yeah, I guess some would say that is quite crazy.
36 hours?
A lot of Mountain Dew and energy drinks. A lot.
I have slept on hardwood floors during these events before. It happens.
Mark Rosa, ATV News.